Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 22 of Emily's Life. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, we're going to be doing two things, hopefully. One is we're going to have a street sale because I realized we still have some things in our inventory from when we went to Salvadorada. And also I noticed that Daisy was looking for or drinking from puddles, which is kind of gross because it's where the dog went to the bathroom. And we have the option to lecture or scold her for doing that. And since we need to successfully train out a fourth behavior, because we've done 3 of 4, I'm hoping that is going to be the other thing we're going to do this part. Complete this part of the aspiration. So I am going to be mean because I have been told or suggested that scolding is more successful than lecturing when you're dealing with the pets. That was Sims Lover 163. Sims said that in a previous part in a comment. Oh, why can't you come? No, I want to try and do that again. Why are you giving me I can't do that? Okay, good. Phew. Like, can we do it? I find the cats sometimes don't respond very well. No, she didn't like that. That took their relationship down. Daisy, what are we going to do with you? You're not happy with us, are you? Well, that's just too bad. You're not supposed to drink from puddles. We need to get this successfully trained on another. Where are you going? Where are you disappearing to? Oops, the fence is in the way. That's the thing with the fences. So, and we did actually go up to 4.5 stars with the vet clinic. Even though it was showing me 4 in the one spot, when I actually came up, it still showed 4.5 stars. So, yay! How long it stays there, I don't know. Feel the love, but unfortunately we didn't get that. So we'll have to hope that something else comes. So to do the street sale, I need a table because I don't remember if we've had a street sale before. We've tried to do a street sale on a street gallery, but we're not using the street gallery. We are going to go into activities and skills, miscellaneous, and then I'm going to buy the table from Jungle Adventures because it's less expensive. It's 300 simoleons versus 400, and we're always watching our pennies, even though they're quite wealthy. But I'm thinking I'd also like to get them into a bigger house, even though I know they have this clinic. They have this spot at the back. But part of the other thing I wanted to try and examine was having them run the clinic, essentially leaving the employees to run the clinic while they're off the lot. That would be good. So I don't know how successful they will be on their work here to have the street sale, but we will try, and hopefully we are, because otherwise our bills will be through the roof, because not only do we have our vet clinic and our house, we have the apartment at the back of the vet clinic, and we have things in our inventory that are worth quite a lot. So does he have anything of much value from Jungle Adventures? Because the most important thing to sell, well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these fish and I'm just going to sell them. There's 1,000 simoleons. It's not really worth trying to sell it on the table. So I'm going to pause. So we're going to put that in the world. And I see that we have some plasma fruit. I should put that into Emily's inventory. And I think she's maxed her she doesn't have very much wolfsbane. But maybe I don't have this. Maybe that's all in the chest at home. So we may not actually be able to have... We may not have the ingredients for making the vampire cure, because if you make the vampire cure, you can sell that at the yard sale table. But first off, what I'm also looking for is to see what or who has anything of any value. I think they may all be in Emily's inventory. I mean, that's worth 651. That's okay, but I don't know if that is really worth it. It's worth it, but not first. First off, I want to try. So let's go check Emily's inventory. So she has one that's poor, so it's not worth very much, 325. That was poor also. That was counterfeit, so even worse. And what I'm really trying to look for while I'm going through here is we got a frog worth 10,000. So put that there. That one was excellent for 62. And I see we have a wellness treat in her inventory. And there's another frog worth 8,058. And then we have, that's poor. We have some fish, which we will just sell for another 1,000. That will help cover our bills, I hope. And there's a plate. I thought we had 3 things from Jungle Adventures that were like worth a reasonable amount. So she's got Wolfsbane in her inventory. Does she have much plasma fruit? Or, oh look, we good. I'm looking, another frog worth 8,914, I think, if I saw that correctly. And that was the poor one. She's got garlic. I'm not seeing plasma fruit. I'm not seeing any plasma fruit. Yeah, she seems to have 2 of the 3 ingredients. Oh no, there it is. I missed it. So we probably should get her to do something. But let's see first. So he has the things we needed. So we put that in the world. So we'll hit play. What are you doing? What are you angry about? Are you still angry about the cat? Because I'm not very happy about the cat not listening and responding, because it would have been really nice if she did. So now we're going to view the inventory. We have to go grab 1 frog. And then we need to find the... No, I guess I'll pause it because he's just going to go away. So I have to pause it because I don't want him to leave. I don't want to have to wait for him to come back. Hopefully pausing it will work. And then we got that. Actually, if you put it to the table, it sticks it up there too. I thought we had 3 frogs. I'm guessing I'm missing it, and I did. There we go. So now we're going to have him stock the table. Then we're going to have him... I can't tend the table because nothing's on it. So we have to wait. And we're going to have him, okay, tend the table. Hopefully the wall's not in the way. And then we are going to mark up my usual 300%. And then we're going to start a street sale because my goal is to get them into a nicer house. But also I don't want 40,000 approximately worth of items in their inventory, which it may already be too late. Because as it is, we already have these paintings in their inventory, which are also worth a little bit of money. We don't have a bar here. Okay, so I won't bother. I'm not going to have her make the drinks because right now they don't have the value. I bought another automatic feeder because I found that this bowl was already empty because I guess the pets come and they eat it and then you gotta go spend... Oh look, there's someone here with a sick dog. As there always are when they're wandering around in the world. So we are going to do a cheerful introduction. Kenny is a bit hungry. So since Kenny's hungry and Dawn, you're cleaning up. Thank you. You're gonna come here and rally the troops. And... that's not worth very much. 257 simoleons is like nothing. We'll put that there, and then you can just try doing a landscape painting. And let's go check in. I wanted to keep them busy. That was excellent. So she did get 1 more of those. She was working on that at the beginning of the last part, so we're going to have her uncover something, and then, just because I want to keep them occupied while I'm busy over here with the street sale. We sold something and I missed it because we sold the plate. So that'll show up when I'm looking at the editing it, the amount that we got. But I can't remember how much the plate was even worth, to be honest. I'm assuming we sold it. I didn't really pay attention. Oh, there we got our bills. 29,975. So they're through the roof. That's very, very high. And they all have the frugal trait, I'm pretty sure. So, oh well, at least we now we need to just sell it so that we have, thought they all had frugal. Yeah, he has frugal. I know Emily I already got her frugal. I think I got it already when they were in the insane asylum because I wanted her to not have as high a bills to pay since she was primarily making the money for the asylum, though of course everybody was fishing and that was helping out a lot, especially because she learned vampire lore and can convert the cheap fish to what was she converting them to? She was converting them to plasma packs, and so that helped a lot. So we're going to ask about Day. I don't know whether talking to them helps them at all. Can he even talk? So yeah, that's kind of like a for the bills. That's pretty high. Because of course we also probably had paintings. We also have, I think we have a preeminent domain, so it probably has pictures in it. So we have a lot of assets. Oh, look, we made 40,000 simoleon. Why am I showing 40,000 simoleon? Oh, because it was a bit of delay. We got the money, And then we saw the frog leave the table. So there we go. We sold 2 items, so that will definitely help cover our bills, which are so expensive. $30,000 for our bills. And we're not making that. Oh, there we go. We sold both of them. Again, at a bit of a delay. Well, excellent. Well, we sold our frogs. Those were the ones that were 8,000 and 8,000 something. So there we go. The street sale with the yard sale table, or I think it's the come and go table or whatever it is, that is very, very successful. The street gallery, a little bit fixed, but still not having a lot of luck with it myself. It can take quite a long time, where this was just one round and we sold all 4 of those. So we did very, very well with that, I have to say. But, so now we're going to end this. We were also able to do it on the commercial lot, like at their vet clinic. So that was good. I wasn't sure whether it would work like that. And then we are going to have him go pay their bills, 29,975 simoleons. That's quite a lot. And then we will just go in, and I will be back once they're finished doing everything that they're doing, and we will have them moved to a new lot. I think I have money for the lot that I have done. It's not fully furnished, but I'll have to take them home and pack up the things I want to bring with them, and then move them over to the other lot, because the other lot is, it has a kitchen and it has, I think, beds in the bedroom, but that's it. I think other than that, and lights, but other than that, it's unfurnished. So we'll be back when they are about to move and have more space on their home lot. We're still here at the apartment at the vet clinic because it turned out that both Emily and Dawn had to work, and there's a few hours where we're waiting for Dawn to come home, and then we'll take them over to their apartment and work everything out at that point. But I did notice that we had an opportunity to try and successfully train out another misbehavior. Unfortunately, it's a different one, so I don't know whether this will work. We're going to do the mean scold for playing in trash. Given that that didn't work with the puddle, I'm not sure if it will work. Okay, stop watching the movie. We don't really need to watch the movie. And I don't want your opportunity to go away. And I know you're chatting because I had them rally the troop because Emily just came home from work. So I wanted to see whether that would help. Okay, stop talking. Come over here and see whether this will work. And he had started this painting. It was in his inventory. So I just had him finish it. So now will we have another negative? It was a question mark. I don't know what you're talking about. So unfortunately it didn't work. Have to keep trying. We're gonna have him take a shower, and I'm gonna have Emily scavenge for parts, and while we're waiting for, and then this is a bit of an issue. Oh, and Dawn is still at work. See, she was at 4, but I do notice sometimes that gets reset, and then usually it comes back. Fingers crossed it will. I am going to have her keep working on upgrading, and I will be back when we are just about to move, unless we get another opportunity to do some lecturing or scolding for bad habits of any of the pets between now and then. Well, they're ready to move. I brought them home. I packed up everything. I had to have them harvest all the plants. It's quite a lot later in the day, or almost it's early the next day. So we are moving from Cavalier Cove, known for its hiking trails and sprawling coastal properties. Cavalier Cove is the perfect place to go exploring or chase seagulls with an adventurous pup, which was a very nice area. And I would have kind of liked this place where the Delgados live, or even this place where the Vincents live. Not necessarily that house, but that lot would have been perfect for them, I would think, because it's nice and big, so it would give me room for a large house, but also a large outdoor space. But for now, we're going to move them over to this area, which is Fisherman's Wharf, a favorite hangout for the Bay feline citizens who can often be found climbing around down at the docks. Whiskerman's Wharf is also enjoyed by fishermen and tourists alike. So we're going to move here, And we're going to move on to this lot, which is a house that I have built, and I featured it in my Jungle Adventures Let's Play. I did change the coloring a little bit, but pretty much that's it. It is the same house, but it's the same size lot, 40 by 30, so it fit here perfectly, and I think it gives them all the space they need inside. Maybe not as much that they need outside, but it'll give them some. It's not like they had a lot of outdoor space where they are, so I think they probably have at least the same, if not a little bit more outdoor space, but much more indoor space. And it is 105,662 simoleons. I'm pretty sure that must be the furnished cost, but it is not very furnished, as I had mentioned earlier. So we are going to go there. I am not going to keep their furniture because I've actually put everything in their inventory that I want them to keep, which means it still stays with them. The keep furniture is the items in the actual house itself. If you take things and put them into your inventory, your family inventory, that will come regardless of whether you choose to sell or keep the furniture. And whatever I haven't taken, I don't need in the new, whatever I didn't pack up into our family inventory, I don't need in the new place. So that was why I am doing it this way, where I'm selling their furniture, and they're still going to have 203,709 simoleons left. I have sold some more paintings that were hanging around in their inventory, but I did also pay their bills already. So, I will see you when we get there. So here they are with their new lot and new home. As you can see, it's quite a lot bigger than where they already had. And if we'll just scroll around, this is the place. The place, the little side to the left there is the opening of a rocket ship silo, because they actually are at the point on the aspiration, the nerd brain aspiration, where they need to buy a rocket ship and either upgrade or go into space 5 times. So this will give them the opportunity to do that. And as I had commented, if you did see this house in my Jungle Adventures Let's Play, the coloring, the siding and whatnot is different here. I did change it up a little bit. But it is very much later, as you can see by the fact that it is now 1:30 in the morning, because it took me a long time. Dawn did get home from work around 6 o'clock, and both Emily and Kenny were in the middle of things, so I had Dawn do some serums on the table. He maxed his vet skill, so they are now all a level 10 of the vet skill. And I don't remember what I had. They just were doing stuff. Emily finished upgrading both of the vacuum cleaners, the Roombas or whatever, so they have all been done. So let us see. Let me go into cutaway, and for those who haven't seen my Jungle Adventures Let's Play, this is their new house. And those who have, as I said, I have changed the color. So it came with the kitchen fully done, but I changed it to blues. It was red emphasis before, and there is a bedroom over here and another bedroom there, and then a bedroom here, which is meant to be a kid's room, but you know, can be anyone's. I took some of the stuff off the wall, and then there's 2 more bedrooms, one of which I'm going to make a exercise room for them, and maybe one for the pets kind of thing. But and so there's a big open area. So there's the kitchen, the living area, and then that's where the dining table will go, which I brought with us. And then the backyard. I do not have roofs over the, so I may end up putting some of course, because I have that, you can't see the roof. You know, coverings over the porches, and since we have the dogs, I have found that with dogs it's better to have a covering over the porch, because that means that they don't go pee and poo on the porch, they go on the grass. I'll see whether or not I care. I kind of like the openness of it, and especially because at least Kenny, I know, loves the outdoors. If I remember that for sure, but I think Dawn may too. Yeah, he does. So both of them do. And they already have, it has an area here for their garden over here, so I'm going to put all their plants in there, though they may have more plants than there are planters, so I may have to get a few more of them. And then if they choose and want a pool, I can put it over here. is what I was thinking I would do, but I haven't fully, I'll wait for a whim for that. Right now they seem to be getting just pet whims. I'm putting it back in Cutaway. And I know I sold the items that they brought with them from the Jungle Adventures, but they probably have some other things, and if they go to space, they'll get some things from that. So we can put some things on display, so there's a nice area for display items. And if we go down, we have like an area down here that I can put extra things, and then an area down here, and there's the rocket ships already there. Not built, because of course things don't transfer over to the gallery when you build them, but and there's a spot for a little bathroom down there, because I usually like to have a bathroom with a shower at a minimum. I need to put a door on there near the rocket ship, because that makes them quite dirty when they're building a rocket ship. So that's it, I guess, for their new house. I have to put the furniture I brought with them in it, but definitely a step up. Huge step up from the Asylum, though it was actually fairly large, but even a step up from the home they were in before. So they are doing quite well, and they still have 200,000 left over. I had wanted to move them after the Sunday because they made more money, so that now they have lots of money, though I think they already had enough money. If you think about it, I think they made 100. I can't remember how much they made in the last part from the things from Jungle Adventures, because they sold 3, maybe 100 to 120, 130,000, I don't remember, from those 4 items. And so they're doing pretty well here. So they would have still had enough for this house even without that, is what I was trying to say. So they're pretty good. So I am probably going to leave it here. I will furnish it with all the things that I brought with them from their place, and I will see you next week, where they're going to now be enjoying their new home. And I'm still trying to get Kenny to do his successfully train out 4 misbehaviors. He's still only at 3 of the 4 because we had no luck, but maybe we'll look into getting another pet because we have more room here. Though of course we don't have a lot of room in the actual apartment, so maybe we'd better to get a cat than another dog. But then again, dogs seem to be easier to train out, so we could maybe do where we had to make a friend. Though this neighborhood has cats, of course. Make a friend and adopt the pet, and then maybe we can train out a misbehavior for that, because it's a newer pet, so it may have more misbehaviors. Or we can try and adopt, like have the adoption agent come over and adopt a pet that way. We'll see. We'll maybe work on that in the next part. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.